1, 2. Hold on, guys. Let me just get rid of this thing real quick, because this isn't a stream. Okay, we should be all good now. But what's up, nation? And today I've seen a lot of YouTubers do this, and I thought it'd be a cool thing that I started. I noticed changing it up from the gaming, and probably tomorrow we will be in on the schedule. We will be on the schedule. I will put up the schedule like gaming, like different games we're playing every day. But as you can see, guys, I have some GTA Online. I have some GTA Online background gameplay just to add some stuff in there. My first story time is gonna be about the first time that I don't know if you want to call it a fight, but it was a couple of swings. But I was in the 3rd grade, and there was just me and my friend Xavier. And we were kind of wearing off. We fought a lot, but it was all cool. We did our science project together, and we were all cool. But then there's this kid, Noah Todd, who liked to peer pressure everybody. And it wasn't really that funny or fun at the same time. Every time I wanted to punch that kid so bad. My mom was saying no, my dad was saying yes. I was caught up in a lot of things that day when I went home, but what I ended up doing is I went in the bathroom. Me and Xavier were in there. We were talking for a couple of minutes, and then Noah Todd comes in, and then he starts saying like, "Oh, you two would be a good fight. Oh, you guys should fight." And I'm all like,
"You
bro,
suck, Anthony.
We're like best friends, so it's not gonna happen." So what happened basically was he started like swinging at me like this, "Bro, what are you doing?" And I just jabbed him right in his lip, and then he started jabbing back, and I jabbed at him. It was basically like a cat fight with like swings everywhere, and his lip was bleeding, my cheek was a little puffy, and it was just a really weird experience for me. It was like my first fight. I didn't know what to think of it. I didn't know what my parents were gonna think of it. I come home, my dad comes home, and he's all like, "Well, he deserved it." My mom's, she's stressing out because she thinks I'm gonna be like my dad, which I'm not exactly like my dad. Like, I don't let anybody mess with me like that, like major messing with me. But it's you know what I mean, if you guys have the experience. But I hope to do these story times again. As you can see later in the gameplay, I did see this guy.
That's a boring ass story, bro.
I seen this guy coming up behind me, and we actually made really good friends. He had the Benny's garage. It was pretty cool. If you guys ever like come in this encounter, like, do what you think you should do. I'm just running on this SUV, as you guys can see. But, yeah, and I want to include another story. I want to include another story time. And at this point of the video, I kind of start to get bored with it, and I just, exit out GTA and start to go around with Franklin. And the other one is, this was probably one of the weirdest experiences for me. I had a friend in 3rd grade into 4th grade. He moved though. His name was Ethan, and me and him were pretty cool. We liked the same stuff, like, anime. We liked the same stuff, and but the thing is, like, in 4th grade was like my high point. Like, I didn't take crap from no one, but I don't know what changed, but now it's kind of a little bit different. Like, I still don't do that. Like, if I say stop, then you better stop. But you see, what happened was, me and my friend Ethan, we would kind of be on and off. And then right at this point of the video, I take a quick pause and I just basically, I don't know what I was doing. I just got out, just wanted to go on a rampage. That's what I was doing. But my friend Ethan and I were like on and off. Like every time we screwed each other, we didn't leave empty-handed. Like we punched each other. Sometimes he would get the advantage, I would get the advantage. And then the next day we wouldn't say sorry or anything. We'd just go up to each other and say hi. And that was just like the way it is with me and him. It was pretty complicated, pretty confusing if you ask me. But I don't think a lot of people have had that type of relationship where like, if you say something to me, like I'm full on fighting you, and like at the time, like we were best friends. I don't know if that had affected anything, but like we were fighting. Like over the year, I think we got into 6 major fights and just punched each other at the lunch table. We would arm wrestle and everything. It was pretty weird. And I'm gonna share one more experience with you guys. So this was not too long ago, actually.
Yo, this is Jacob.
This was actually not too long ago. This was actually not too long ago. It was about 2 months ago, and my grandfather had just passed away, and my dad took his Camaro, and we've had it for about a month before this happened. So we take it out for a ride, and I'm pretty scared of this car because it always be breaking down. We would have to push it out the middle of the street. And one night, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, I was like Ubering all of my friends, and my dad said, do you want to go for a ride? And I was a little iffy on it, but I said, all right, let's go for a ride. So we were driving around, and we stopped at the shopping center, and it broke down. We opened up the hood is on fire, and if you guys don't know, if your hood's on fire, you have about a good 45 seconds to a minute to either fix it or get out of there before the fire reaches the oil plugs. So my dad immediately gets in the back of the car and grabs the water, spills it on there, thank God puts it out, and I'm like standing behind there playing my DS or something. I'm all chill, and it's pretty cold out, and I decided to wear, if you guys don't know, in my middle school we're required to wear uniforms, and it's like 20 degrees out, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so the wind chill is pretty bad. So I'm wearing my Marley shorts in about 20 degrees with a wind chill, and I'm freezing, and I'm wearing a big coat with little Marley shorts on. If you guys don't know, Marley's my school. And I was pretty mad. And right here in the video, you guys can see, right here, it was pretty funny. I actually started laughing when I just fell from 5 feet and blew up. But we ended up getting it started back up. It took my dad about 45 minutes to wire up everything because he's good with cars. And we drove back up to the hill, and we couldn't still park it. Then it still breaks down. And at this point, I'm like, this car is a piece of junk. I am never coming with you again. I'm already freezing. And like we're driving, and then my dad says there's a gas station down there because he thinks it's out of gas. But I know it's not out of gas. The thing's a piece of crap. Well, it was out of gas, but we put it in reverse, push it, hop in the car, and we're going reverse towards traffic. And I'm like, oh hell no, and like everybody's beeping at him, dodging him, and all he's doing is riding down the street with his middle finger out the damn window. And I'm like, oh my god. And we pull up to the gas station, we fill her up with gas. She rides, the black smoke coming out the exhaust, and we go up past the hill some more. End up at the same place, break down at the same place. And like we're sitting there for about a good hour and 30 minutes, just broke down. My dad's phone's on low battery, and I'm like, oh, I didn't bring mine. I didn't. Sorry. And then I'm like, I'm not about to get stranded. And this cop pulls up, and he's like, how long you guys been stranded out here? And I'm like, we lied, said about 15 minutes, because if we, they said if we said an hour and 30 minutes, they'd be like, you've been out here way too long, we gotta tow you. So we just said 15 minutes, helps on the way, and we called my grandmother. Thank God, and she came. She came, picked me up, brought me home. I was freezing, got in bed. It was crazy. I contacted all my friends. I'm like, bro, like the craziest thing just happened to me. My grandmother went back, got the rope, hooked it up to the car, brought it back. A couple of weeks ago, the car was towed to the junkyard. It got put to rest, and we have no idea where it is now. It's pretty much an unworking car. And if you guys are wondering, it's an '89 Camaro. We were trying to bring it to project build. I kept telling my dad it wasn't ready. It can barely start. Like, it's not even smart to bring it out there. But knowing my dad, he's like Trevor in the flesh. So yeah, it was definitely one of the most 3 crazy experiences that happened to me. Well, the second one with my best friend in 4th grade, that wasn't really crazy. It was just a weird. It wasn't crazy at the time, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, who has a relationship like that? Like, really? I'm like, what? Alright, well, I like to stream all my videos before they go up, just so people can watch them as I'm making them. But this is pre-recorded gameplay right here. So, I just fitted it into the stream and just played it, put my recorded audio and started recording. So, as you guys can see at the end of the video, I start to go towards the triathlon, trying to do it. But guys, if you ever encounter these things, tell me your guys' story in the comments below. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Number 1. I don't think we're all good. I don't think we're gonna do 3 stories next. Maybe just do 3 stories every video. But I hope you guys enjoyed my first story time. Peace out, nation. I will see you guys in the next video.